This is Chris Carter, and today I'm going to show you a book that I just made. I put together. I recycled a lot of my supplies. This is a painting that I did in watercolor and acrylic. It was 20 by 30, and it wasn't really going anywhere, but I really liked the colors, so I cut it up to make the cover for this book. Inside, I recycled folders and some of my handmade papers that I used many years ago for a totally different purpose. What I did was I made slots, and these are for storage of my dalas. When I first created dalas, I kept them in this sketchbook. As I began to travel, I got a little uncomfortable carrying something of this size and weight with me, as well as all of the paintings in it that took many, many hours to create. Sometimes I would end up in the rain and I'd have to put this in a plastic bag, and it was just kind of worrisome. So I started traveling either with thinner books that I made. This is a Coptic bound book that I made. So I would work with thinner books, or I would just fold paper like this and bring it with me with the intention on binding it later, which didn't happen because I was just making too many dalas and I didn't want to stop to bind them. Besides, I really like working in a book. So then they started being piled up just in folders like this, and I lost track of them. So about 2 weeks ago, my friend Liz Mitchell, who taught me how to Coptic bind, she's an amazing book artist, we get together once a month and we bind books. So we decided that using the Keith A. Smith book on 1, 2, and 3 section sewing, each week we would make a 3-section bound book, which is what this is. So there is, it's really great. It's a braid. So this is my first one of those, and I wanted to experiment and make more of a cover. There are 3 sections, you see, 3 sections. And I did make a mistake along the way, which led to something wonderful. I didn't have very much of this paper and not enough of that, so I was very carefully attaching this with double-sided tape, and I didn't realize that I only had 1 thickness of the folder, and I really need 2 thicknesses to make a pocket. So couldn't take it off, and that left me with having used my beautiful paper inefficiently. So I found some other paper that worked, and I decided over here it was made correctly, and I've got a pouch. But here I thought, all right, so I have 2 pages, I can draw on them, or I can put in some nice envelopes, and I can tuck a smaller, let's see if this, well, almost fits, a smaller Dala in there. And this slips into there. So I have 2 of those. And then, I don't know, just some really nice envelopes inside. I can use this when I travel to carry either blanks or to carry finished ones in my suitcase, and they're protected. It's pretty space efficient. Anyway, it's really fun. So that's the first of my 3-section sewing that I'm doing in this collaborative project with Liz Mitchell. So, till the next time, thank you for watching. Chris Carter.